I just don't want to cut you off, you know, you're so beautiful.
It's fine.
Hi! Back from greatest hits such as Singaporeans try Japanese snacks.
Please don't watch that video.
I love it, I watch it like from time to time.
I'm so awkward in it. No.
But it's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
We have grown up, it's been like what, 2-3 years since?
Yeah.
Anita is back on the channel, baby!
I've graduated.
We are gonna eat and do a mukbang today. Actually, we thought we ordered a lot, but it doesn't look like much, but let's like just pan it
Because
out.
they're all wrapped up.
So we ordered from 3 different places. We have chicken from Nene Chicken. Woo! We have mala.
Because I've never tried mala.
And then we also have like a Thai food place.
Oh, let's see whether they gave us the spicy chicken.
We requested for
One piece of spicy chicken. Brenda can't handle spice.
I can't handle cheese too. Okay, you know what?
She's lactose intolerant.
I'm gonna eat
and
my
spice
lactose.
intolerant, and she's allergic to Coke.
Hey. I'm pretty good at spice now. It masks the taste of like the other elements. Okay, I'm gonna take my lactase pills. Hold on.
Oh, it looks really underwhelming.
Alright. Chicken.
6 pieces of chicken wings.
They're like, screw you and your special instructions.
Yeah.
I thought you can choose like 2 different kinds.
We even try to be cute.
Hee. And then this is mala xiang guo with mantos. Condensed milk.
Ooh.
Wow.
Look at the prawns.
Look at it.
Beautiful.
Look at it. Oh wow, this smells so good.
This is very oily.
Never mind lah, we just clean the table afterwards. Oh! Smell it.
What's that?
Tom yum soup. Oh, my olive fried rice.
Oh my god. Okay.
Let's do a quick introduction. Chicken, mantou, mala xiang guo, seafood clear tom yum soup, and then olive fried rice and basil minced pork. This is my jam. I love it. Why am I squatting? Just sit down. I thought we ordered quite a lot, but it's not really.
Oh, it's a mix. There are drumsticks as well.
Yeah.
They're really small. I remember them being bigger. I've had Nene once. It's really big.
Okay lah. Sounds pretty good. What? Yeah,
Damn, it's
it's
good.
quite cold, but
Oh my gosh, so good.
it's very good. Yeah.
I think at this point, like, we're so hungry. Anything's gonna taste good.
That's true. The plain rice is gonna be, oh my god. We're gonna eat for a bit first, and then later we'll answer your questions. Which, by the way, there weren't that many. No one seems to be interested in our friendship. But there's some juicy ones. We can go into it later.
Okay, interviews of my life.
I've only been
More
on
of
one.
those.
Wow.
One job interview.
My whole life was for me.
Oh yeah.
It was.
Oh,
It was
okay,
so
okay.
bad.
I remember the whole story.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I don't want to slander the company, but it was bad, and I'll be doing a story time on it. So just
Really?
wait lah.
Heard it here first. On Anita and Brenda's mukbang.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
That's
More to
right.
come.
That's right. Let's start with the first question. Everyone asked quite mild questions.
Okay.
Except for one that's gonna send
What
us
kind of
into
question?
a trigger.
Oh wow.
You like?
Yeah. We got the
Okay.
medium spicy. It's actually a bit spicy.
Yeah. No, we got mild.
Oh, we got mild.
We got mild, dude.
Hey,
I like to
mild.
eat mala, but I always go 小麻小辣. Then they're like, why are you here?
How was Cedar life like for y'all?
If y'all don't know, we went to the same secondary school. That's how
Yeah.
we met. She was Sec 3 when I was Sec 4. Not so bad lah.
I'm a year
right?
younger than she is. Even though you can't really
97.
tell cause like size and height.
Don't
and
call me out
maturity.
like that. My first impression of you, you know this, was that you had nice lips.
I was hot.
Yeah, she was hot. Bearing in mind that this
I
is
look like a
16-year-old talking about a 15-year-old. No, you did not. Did you have short hair then already?
I did. You only started noticing me when I cut my hair.
I noticed you because you never smile. And I like a stone cold bitch. And I was like, dang, her legs are so nice. They're like bronzy and long, and I'm just like, yo, like, and then she's so unfriendly. Love that.
No, we started talking on Twitter.
Did we?
Yeah, Twitter was a thing back then.
Then I was like, oh, this person's actually super funny and super
Yeah.
nice. And then I think we had a couple of, like, we made friends all together.
And we talked on the phone a lot.
Yeah, we did. Record was like 8 hours.
Yeah, that was our first phone call. Okay, like, so like we never met in person before. So
Like,
we were just talking
we
on
saw each
Twitter.
other around school, but
Yeah.
we never like hung out together.
Yeah.
Cause like we're different levels. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Girls' school lah, you know, it's
Yeah,
like
you know,
that.
drama.
Yeah,
girls.
they're just like,
Why is this person talking to this person? Oh my god, don't even know that they know each other. Oh my god, not even the same CCA. Blah, blah, blah.
we
We're both
sort
very
of had-
artsy, angsty people.
Yeah.
We connected on that level.
That was like the start of our friendship.
Juicy bok choy.
And you would keep eating them. I was like,
Try it.
okay. Ooh, we got that.
What's that?
Thick vermicelli.
Oh, this is the vermicelli.
I think so, dude.
Oh my god, I was expecting like the...
True meat, right?
Yeah.
Same.
I'm gonna try.
Ooh.
I think I need a break from the mala actually. It's a bit strong. A bit intense.
Not even done with my chicken.
Is it the first piece? Oh my god.
What was your first impression of me?
You were like the cool kid. She was always the cool kid in school. And like she had a short bob.
I did. I had a mop hair.
Really big black glasses. You're very artsy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she did art for O levels, which is like quite
Rare.
unconventional.
Yeah.
I don't know, in the art room.
Oh. So, okay, the thing is, right, there are only 3 people that took art. I always had the art room to myself, and the art room is a very safe space where you can like take off your skirt, you can just bring your blouse and your
Pick up all your
FBTs.
clothes.
Yeah, and just like chill and take off your tie, and like also when you're painting, like it gets on the skirt, right? So there's like a legit reason to take it off, and I just wasn't being sampat, okay? So like we would hang out. You should buy food for me coming up because like I'll be too busy painting. Yeah. We would write letters back and forth. It's a very girls' school thing.
It's a very big thing in Cedar.
Yeah.
Like Valentine's Day gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I miss it.
I
Birthday
do.
presents.
I do. I miss it too. And then we went to different JCs and different unis. We
But
always
we still
like,
kind of hung out.
yeah, we always
Yeah.
made the effort, lor.
I used to always go to her place
Mhm.
because she was in AC theatre.
Mhm. And I had no time
Yeah.
outside of like
Yeah.
school.
I think we were both very occupied lah. Like JC, if you want to do well in JC, you gotta invest your whole life, man. We did okay. Did pretty good.
We did pretty well. The thing is, like, because we're in different levels, so I felt like we're always like in different phases of our lives.
Yeah.
When I was doing my A level, she was doing her promos, but at least we were in the same tertiary level and like secondary school level.
We're still relatable, you know, like our lives.
Yeah.
And our general interests were still quite in line.
Even with me and Sarah and me and everyone else, all of our interests like have become so specific. Sarah wasn't ever into K-pop when we were in secondary school, but now she's like the biggest BTS stan. It's just been
Not feeling
very interesting to see our interests like start from lit and art
Yeah.
and music, and then now it's like so diverse, but we're still friends because of all the
I
history.
think we're
and
the same
memories.
kind of people. That's what
Yeah.
brings us together.
Yeah, like the way we view the world.
Like our interests are so different now. I'm the least creative person, especially like what I do. Like, law is not creative at all.
So she is a trainee lawyer?
I'm doing my training contract.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she's a very smart girl.
I love the texture.
Mm-hmm.
Are these like nuts? I was also the most miserable in secondary school, and that's what makes you grow the most as a person. Like when you really start to like find yourself, and where I became like very self-aware. Yeah, looking back on it, like I wasn't very upset. A lot of things happened to me there that led to a lot of growth.
I feel like a lot of shit happened to me. Like it was a
Life
very difficult
experiences.
time. That really solidified my identity of myself. I look very, very different. I'm gonna show a photo.
No!
Should I show a photo of us before? Let's just do it. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Yeah, it's so cute. I'm gonna try and find it.
We look so different.
We
oh my
look so
God.
different. I've had plastic surgery. I've literally had double eyelids. So it's
I've had makeup, hair dye.
like hair's grown out.
Yeah, my
like,
hair's grown out.
Yeah, I still feel like the same person though. I think maybe
We
like
are the
people
same
that
people.
don't know us, they'll be like, especially for me lah, because
Yeah.
I've made such a big
Yeah.
transformation, right? I was always into like lit and art and like
You're still the
indie
same
stuff.
person. She's still the same person.
I'm still exactly the
yeah.
same. I still paint, like
Ask Sarah
I
as
still
well.
read.
Like she's gonna say the same thing.
It's just outwardly, it looks like I'm very different
Yeah.
because it looks like now I'm suddenly very into skincare, very into makeup. But the thing is, I was into it the whole
Just
time.
showing a different side of
Yeah.
yourself, I guess.
Last time it was a little bit more dangerous to be so expressive in yourself because you get judged very quickly by girls who are still trying to figure out themselves and
Confused girls are the meanest.
Yeah, like the idea of cool, the idea of beautiful was like skinny, tall. Like the more you run, like the better you look. Like the more flat and skinny.
Stop this.
No, sorry. No. As in,
The
like,
more you run, the better you look. The
no,
flat
okay.
and skinny.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. No, I meant like the track and field girls were always
Okay.
idolized.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I get it.
Because like track and field was like such a huge CCA in our school also, so like the
Yeah.
school really
Yeah.
hypes the girls up and it hypes the whole school up. So like for me, right, I was short and I knew that I was already curvy. So like wearing oversized clothes and like
Yeah.
being more nonchalant with my appearance helped counteract that. Because if not, then I would have just been like... I was
You
just
always
like-
had a personality that's like to die for though.
Thanks!
And now you're making money off it.
Yeah, it feels great.
Really, like making money off your personality is the best compliment you can get.
No, I feel very privileged. But I feel like if I didn't go through the shit that I went through, and obviously I had people that didn't like me, because I'm a very like polarizing person. Either you love the shit out of me and you hang out with me all the time, or you cannot stand me. I think that's how I was such a people pleaser, because I knew that like the alternative was them like trying their best to make my life difficult. There were people that really went out of their way. Yeah, even in JC also, and I was like, why? So I always felt like I wanted to be nice to people, and I wanted to be like the funny person, and like I like making people laugh, I like making people happy. And I wasn't pretty. When you're pretty, you can cruise through life without a personality, and people will still be
I don't
nice
think
to
we
you.
were like the typical pretty people at all.
Yeah. You were
I
hot.
I never fit into like that pretty Chinese girl stereotype.
That's true. I was
like
never
most guys are
chill,
into.
you know?
Yeah.
Like a chill girl, I was never that.
We were quirky.
Yeah, we were like weird.
Cute.
But a good thing about SIDA is that they sort of championed that diversity. Like you could be your own self. There were no like there were like the chill, like very alienish type girls, and then there were girls that just didn't give a shit.
I don't know who you're describing.
But it was good lah. I think like SIDA was one of the places that made me grow the most. Most of my lifetime friends are from there.
It's somewhere I would send my kid.
But Anita has always been a very special person to me. I always thought that the way that you dealt with your emotions were very
Weird.
yeah.
I feel that way too.
I always
I'm
thought
a very
that you were
quiet person.
Yes.
Okay, I used to be very loud. In
Really, man?
No, before I got close to you, literally before I got close to you. So like Sec 1, Sec 2, in primary school. I went to a neighborhood primary school and I was an alien.
Him.
I was damn noisy.
Him. Everyone was like that in Sec 3.
Yeah.
Show me a happy 15-year-old.
Oh my gosh, there's fried fish.
Ooh, go for it. Long-winded answer.
We didn't have a very typical experience lah.
Is it just what everyone thinks? Like everyone thinks they had a not typical experience. No, we really didn't though.
I think just by nature we are very complicated people.
Yeah.
And like
We're very like
in a way maybe we like complicating things back then also.
I actually learned from therapy this year that my brain thrives on dysfunction. Like it thrives on solving problems.
Problem solving theory.
If there's no problem, I will subconsciously create problems for me to solve. Even if I know that like that's not what I want.
Yeah.
So I've been like actively, consciously growing to sort of change that mindset. Which is insane. Like I feel like this year was a very challenging year.
Yeah.
But I've done like a second set of growth. My first like really quite intense spurt of growth was like 15, 16.
It's really good. Yeah, it's a bit soggy but it tastes good. Your second set of growth?
And then my second set of growth was like this year. Yeah, in the entirety of this year. Because this year started out horrible. And it kept getting horrible.
Same.
And it was so bad to the point that I had like given up on everything.
Yeah. When you're in adversity, like you're just experiencing growth.
The reason why I wasn't so affected by the things that happened this year, even though they were really horrible, was because I was equipped to deal with it from growing when I was 15, 16. Yeah. I was like, if I had to deal with those things when I was 15, 16, and I managed to get through it, and I managed to grow stronger, and I see the reward from growing from it, like, to me this year, I was like, I can take it, it's fine. I'll just work through it. Like, I was very, like, calm about it this year.
Yeah.
How was it like for you this year?
This year? Okay, so like I had really big goals for running at the start of the year, and I was training really hard till like March, and then I got this gigantic blister under my foot.
Oh my god.
It just spiraled into like crazy injuries, and so I was injured for like the past 9 months.
Please show people the approximate size of your blister.
It was like...
This is so appetizing.
Do you want me to send you? I can send you a picture, you can
okay, I'll put it here.
Yeah,
Trigger
so
warning.
Yeah, like I had to walk. I had to use crutches. I had to go to the hospital and everything, and I couldn't walk.
Because she ran a half marathon with that blister and it popped.
In Portugal. So I traveled to Portugal by myself for the race, and then like I had to fly back and everything by myself, and I couldn't even walk. They nearly didn't let me onto the plane. Every step I took, it would just like ooze and squirt out. Like the chicken you're eating. That was my studies as well. Okay, I had really high goals, high expectations for myself. I really wanted to graduate with a first class.
And she's smart, so she totally can do it. It's not like she aimed like damn high and like she's not.
Yeah,
she could actually do
that
it.
That goal was within my reach.
But things worked out in the end.
Yeah.
You are here. You're enjoying life.
Yeah, and I really wanted to stay in London as well. Like get a PC there, but it didn't work out.
There's actually someone that asked, ever thought of moving to a different country, which is why I wanted to sort of bring this up so that you can talk more about like studying overseas.
You have a lot to say about this as well.
I do.
Maybe for the past 2 years, I really wanted to live in London.
Mantou? Nah, chicken first. Eh, mantou can dip in the soup lah.
Oh. So like I didn't really understand what life in London would be like and whether I would really be happy and like whether it's really for me. Why don't you talk about New York first?
Okay. I studied film in New York. New York is magical. If anyone has ever been, you will understand why people like it so much. With my personality, right, ever since I was young, I never felt like I truly fit in. Even though I'm born and raised Singaporean, I'm very proud to be Singaporean. Something was holding me back. Like in terms of my personality, I cannot let all of it out. Yeah, I'm a very liberal person. I speak my mind. And I'm a very expressive person also. Even in the way that I dress, right? I can't dress how I want to dress in Singapore just because it's too hot and too humid for it. And I have eczema, so I don't want it to flare up. I didn't immediately realize this, but I was hanging out with people that I truly enjoyed having conversations with. There were like music shows all around, there was good food. It was the first time I had lived in my apartment of my own. Everything that New York had to offer, I took it and I appreciated it.
It was the opportunity to flourish as your own person.
Yeah.
Without like the confines
Yeah.
of society or your family.
It was
and all that.
crazy.
Yeah. Like I felt that as well when I moved back from the UK to Singapore and started living with my family again. Like I just felt very confined and restricted in a way.
Exactly.
But there are pros and cons to that whole aspect.
It's true. Like when you're allowed to grow into yourself, it really depends on your intentions and who
Yeah.
you are really as a person deep down. It shows in the way that you lead your life. It shows in the way your choices are made. So I was getting like straight A's in school without even flinching because I love film.
Yeah.
Like I do that shit for fun. That's how it just came.
I
so
actually
easily
attended
for
one
me.
of her film classes. I visited her in New York.
The people there, it's just so refreshing to see. Because that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to yell in the street when I'm angry. I just want to talk to strangers. And like, my social life was flourishing. It just, everything about it was just like tip-top awesome. It was just the place to be. I just felt very myself. The way I was dressing also, I had never felt more comfortable. I had never felt better.
It's something that you have to experience.
So I feel like that was another growth. Like a very beautiful like blossoming of like my identity.
Yeah.
And I realized like, oh my god, you can live this way. Like that's crazy. So I'm not gonna lie, like I've been pining for New York ever since. And you can probably tell from my videos, you can probably tell from my day-to-day conversation, like I will sort of bring it up from time to time pretty often. Just because like there's so many things that I learned and can take away from my time there.
I kind of had the same experience as well. Like, I've always wanted to experience life outside of Singapore. I wanted to know what was out there for me, and that was what I got. I was lucky enough to be able to go to the UK and study. I wanted to experience working in London for about 2 years, and I tried really hard, but things didn't really work out. Singapore is really great as a country. It was only because I lived in the UK that I grew to really appreciate Singapore now, and like, I'm very happy where I am.
For me, it's a little bit different, I think. Like, if I could choose to be anywhere right now...
It depends on what you want as well, like your
Yeah.
career path.
Exactly.
Like, for the art scene,
being like a content creator, having to, you know, meet and, you know, do all that. I could do that in New York as well, but now that I'm trying to be more engaged with my community, like, it also is better to stay in Singapore. I kind of spoke to you about this also, right?
Yeah.
Talking about the whether it's better to be a big fish in a small pond or a small fish in a big sea. Honestly, I would prefer to be in the big sea, but the big sea doesn't want to give me a visa. I can only stay there for like 3 months, and I just feel like making the big move, I'll have to put my stuff in storage. It's just like too much of a commitment when I'm so comfortable here and I'm so privileged. Like I can see my family.
Yeah.
Now I'm dating, so like I can see my partner.
comfort is a dangerous thing. though.
Yeah. But yeah, she came to visit me in New York. I don't know why I'm suddenly bringing it up, but we had the best time.
Yeah,
It
we
was so
spent
chill.
Christmas in New York together with my other friend. Hi, Kashin. Shout out to Kashin.
What's the one thing you miss the most about Singapore when you were overseas?
The food.
Yes, I was just gonna
Genuinely.
say.
And like I was studying in Durham, and Durham is like such a small town. It's not even London. We have like 11 clubs, like 9 bars.
We probably have the same amount of clubs.
in Singapore. In Durham is like, it's so small you can literally walk everywhere. I haven't taken the bus once. Yeah. It's a student town. It's a bubble. And like wherever you go, you'll see someone you know.
It was where Harry Potter was filmed.
Yeah,
She went to
the
Harry
cathedral.
Potter school. Hogwarts.
Yeah, I went to Harry Potter school. That's like 50% of the reason why I applied there.
Talking about food, right? Farizan asked the question, what is your favorite comfort food?
Oh wow.
I have an
Don't
answer.
do me like that. It changes. Since we went to Batam together, I've been obsessed with fried chicken.
Oh my god, it's a lot. You want to share?
Okay. Just pluck it.
It's my. Oh my god! Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, man.
Jesus.
Ooh, let's try it with the condensed milk.
Yes, I was just gonna say. Oh wait, I wanna open it. Oh wow. Okay.
That was a bit premature.
Do it.
Oh.
Ah!
Okay.
Too much cream, boy. Too much cream. My hands are pretty dirty, so I can't really check my phone. But I know that there was another question. As you all grow older, how do you manage the friendship while having different priorities?
We didn't really have to try over the past 3 years because I just wasn't here. That's a solution, I guess. Just leave the country.
Okay, but even when you left,
Yeah. Okay.
she's a bad texter.
Yeah, I'm not one to like text or like chat.
And it helps that I understand that, so
Yeah.
I don't get personally offended. I'll still send her shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
like,
she won't
I'll
reply.
see
And I'm
it.
like,
If it matters, like I'll reply.
yeah. When she's back, like we'll hang out maybe once or twice, because she's usually back only for a week and she's got other people to meet, right? Both of you are maturing as individuals.
Yeah.
And the one thing that we always get back to is updates on each other's lives.
Yeah.
So we never feel like we're too out of sync. And then when we want to do more updates, it's easier to just go from where we left off. I like sent you like a little care package with the
oh my
matcha
God,
thing
was
that
so
she loves.
sweet. She
Yeah.
sent me like a package of snacks and chocolates, which is like the best thing you can send me when I
Yeah.
was in the UK.
Then you took a photo
so
of the letter, you
cute.
took a photo of the snack and sent it to me. Like I feel like those things
It
were
was so sweet.
yeah, it just like makes my day also, like to see you be so happy to receive it. Cause like it doesn't really take a lot of effort from me, what? I just pack it into a box and just send it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I feel like when you get a taste of home, it's like
Yeah.
it's like oh my gosh, you know.
And I think like when you're hanging out, those few times when you hang out with that friend, like just be present, you know, and like make it a quality hangout.
Yeah, don't keep looking at your phone.
Yeah,
Don't
quality
keep
over
like being
quantity.
obsessed. Yeah.
Talk about meaningful stuff. Don't just sit there and like do nothing.
The people that I hang out with that I feel weird after the time that we hang out, like the conversation's very pointless or it's very
I gotcha.
thank you so much. Doesn't make me feel
More?
good.
More?
Ah, I'm good.
Okay.
Oops. Oh wow. Those times, like usually I don't even have, even if they're here in Singapore, I don't really have like the urge to want to see them or want to meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with her, I'm always like, let's set a date. Let's not forget
Yes.
it. We also adapt into adulthood together.
Yeah.
So we like went to a beach club.
We're all figuring ourselves out.
Yeah,
you know?
like we, as you grow
Yeah.
older, you just see what works. Like if we have to meet in a bar, we'll
Yeah.
meet in a bar, you know?
Yeah. And our friendship hasn't been perfect, really.
Someone actually asked what was our biggest fight.
Oh wow. Like we never really fought. It was just like, yeah, we were both dealing with our own issues.
Yeah. Then like this stupid
And, like,
irrelevant guy came in
insecure
the way.
kids. Yeah. Very complicated
Yeah.
thing. And like I wasn't very comfortable with the situation. But
But I didn't know
Yeah.
how uncomfortable she was.
Yeah.
And then it was just like a misunderstanding and then we just needed a break from each other. And I
we were
felt
on
like,
a break.
Yeah, we were really on a break. And I felt like horrible because I was like, if I fuck up a very important friendship over this guy that I don't even want to talk to anymore, like this would suck. But then I had to keep telling myself, so we didn't talk for a year by the way because of this. But also because we were very busy. Like she was in her final year, I like was graduating, I just started out on my own. If our friendship is worth it, like both of us will fight for it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense for me to keep texting her like every week and be like, hello, can we talk, you know? So like important to give each other space. And that's what we that's
Yeah.
what happened. We just ended up meeting 1 year later, put everything out on the table, talked about our growth, what happened.
No,
in
even
the
when
year.
we met,
It was already okay.
yeah, it was okay already.
Yeah.
Like, we were just okay, hi. Like it's over.
And the craziest thing
We
is
dealt with
I
our
feel
shit.
even closer to you
Yeah.
because we went
yeah.
through that shit. Yeah, like we've seen each other go through
We leveled
so
up.
much. Seriously. See, there's nothing wrong with doing that. It doesn't mean that you're neglecting your friendship. It means you're getting some
Peanut
time
on
to
your
breathe
carpet.
on your own. Peanut on your carpet? Oh.
Literally.
I was like, but yeah, hey, try it with the cheese dip. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Oh, really?
Ahead of you, girl. Ahead of you.
How is adult life treating you? Because I'm seriously not ready.
Who is?
Yeah, lor.
When are you ever ready for anything life throws
Yeah.
you? Day by day, you do your best.
Mm.
Every moment. Stop worrying.
Yeah. It's gonna be one of two things for you. Maybe you experience both like me. So one day I was like on like conference calls, like back-to-back conference calls, like I was like saying no to people, like negotiating and like going out to run errands and coming back to my own apartment. And I was like, I'm quite adult, like today, like,
Right.
yeah. And then there
Yeah.
are days when you're like, oh my god, I have to file taxes for CPF. How to do this? How to, you know? And then you're wondering like, what's this and what's that? And you're like, I don't know how to adult. I'm just a kid. Like I was just in school like last year. So you feel like differently about adulthood all the time.
Adulthood isn't like something you just go into, you know. It's like
Doesn't
many,
mean
many
that you
things.
graduate then you're
Yeah,
like,
you're
I'm
not
an
like
adult.
suddenly an adult. You just start doing things for yourself and like thinking for yourself, making decisions for yourself,
Yeah,
and like being brave enough to do those things. And
You
stop avoiding the problem.
it's true. You know what's the most prominent time where I feel like I'm not an adult? When I see my friends getting proposed to, I'm like, you're a child!
Yeah, oh my god. I see my friends having kids. Cheese is my number one comfort food.
Oh hey,
Yes, cheese. Always cheese.
thank you for answering that question. Finally.
I got there in the end. Definition of adult life now is like just working 9 to 5, sometimes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3 a.m. Making time for yourself. Self-care is very, very important. Like you don't always have to say yes to all your friends who like ask you out, you know.
Actually, it's quite a big change for me. I'm living through all of the aspects, like living alone, working on my own. I have no
Yeah.
boss to answer to, you know.
You're like suddenly thrown into the deep end.
But it's been good because I've always been very responsible. That's just my personality.
Yeah.
I've always been very like motherly towards other people. So I just learned to be motherly towards myself.
She's very motherly.
Yeah, I am quite a mama bear. Diving into the deep end, like I've been able to handle my shit. The pride that you get from being able to handle your shit, ooh, is top notch.
Where did this come
It's
from? Do you put
quite-
this on my spoon?
No,
I
leh.
don't remember thinking.
Didn't you
wow.
spoon it? I'm gonna replay this.
Sure.
You try it with the olive fried rice. It's
Yeah.
so good. If y'all have not tried olive fried rice from like Thai shops,
This is my first time having olive fried rice.
wow, it's damn
And
nice.
mala and a
Smells
lot of things.
so good. Financial security, financial independence is the biggest
Liberation.
perk, yeah, of being an adult. Even if you live with your parents, just having your own money to spend, you don't have to account for like what you're spending on as long as you deem your purchases as sensible and responsible.
Yeah.
You can never make all the money in the world. Like 钱赚不完, you know,
Yes,
in Chinese,
yes.
like they say you cannot.
When you say it in
finish
Chinese,
spending
it
all the
suddenly
money.
makes more sense.
Yeah, like 钱赚不完, but also like it allows you to do so many things.
Yeah.
So it really frees you up. It empowers you. For me, like I never felt like my parents' money was my money to spend. But now that I have my own money, I'm like,
Yeah, and
Let's
it
live
feels
it up.
so much better when you treat someone to something.
Yes!
When you do things for people as well.
yes.
Yeah.
Look, hey, your Christmas present like there, sis.
Oh!
Just the fact that
Yeah.
like I can buy stuff that like reminds me of
Yeah.
a friend, and these are not big $100, $200, $300 purchases. These are like gifts that you can just give your friends, and like receiving presents are great. But have you tried giving presents to people that you love? Oh my god, that's in no way underrated. Like adult life and being able to earn your own money and plan with what you want to do with that money. Oh, it's quite sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm not so much in the same position because I still live with my parents. Yeah, so it's a lot less of that.
But you're still
independence.
making your own money.
Yeah, like I have a lot more time to pursue like other goals that I want to do.
And you can also drive wherever you want.
Yeah.
That's adulting.
Yeah, and being able to drive my mom's car.
Yeah. Why not, right?
Yeah, I don't even have to buy my own car.
Any plans or goals for 2020?
Pass the bar with flying colors.
Okay, everybody,
Yeah.
please keep Anita in your thoughts and prayers, no matter what religion you are. No religion, also
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
be like, yo, I hope Anita gets it. The prawn with the cheese,
That's weird. Oh, I haven't tried the prawn yet.
not so weird at all.
Honestly, the cheese with anything.
It's like a smoky cheese.
I've been
It's
eating
really
the cheese
good.
with everything.
It's good, it's good, it's good.
Traveling.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
should we tell them?
Yeah. We're planning to go to Canada for about a week and then going to the US.
I'm sort of in a different position from my peers who have just graduated. because all of them are just getting into their new jobs. Yeah, no, honestly, because I'm a theatre major, right, everyone is scrambling for a job. They're all scared to death that they're not going to be able to find a job. So I didn't really have the opportunity to take a grad trip, and I don't really like... Even with like my other friends, like they don't have the funds for a fun like grad trip, a long grad trip. And I'm also working, so like I didn't mind not taking the grad trip.
Yeah.
And I knew that it was like quite lonely if I was to go on my own.
Oh, so this is effectively your grad trip.
Yeah, it is. We're gonna do like a road trip from Las Vegas all the way to LA.
Yeah.
And we're meeting a couple of friends in LA also. After that, I'm gonna be flying to New York and staying there for maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know. Yeah.
Your hometown.
Yeah, like really, like I really feel like so much love for the place. Like, it's like my second home, and I feel so comfortable there. And I'm excited to see all of my friends again. Everyone is really psyched. Like everyone's just really, really excited.
Brenda's so popular across the Pacific.
My partner's very sad that I'll be going for a very long time.
It's a long, long way away.
I will be gone for like at least a month in total. And I talk about this very freely because Anita knows who she is, and like we've had history, story time soon. So like we've been hanging out like every day.
Basically married.
Yeah, basically married for the past 3 months, and it's been like fun and also difficult, but like fun and rewarding also, and I care for her a lot. She has a right to be a little bit upset. She has the right to miss me a little bit.
No one's gonna miss me. My mom's gonna miss me.
Anyone that wants to apply to date Anita,
Please
you
don't.
better fucking pad up that resume, sis. Bro, sis.
Hit me up on LinkedIn.
Whoever that gets the privilege of dating you better treat you right. Ooh,
That's really random.
someone said, recap your 2019. Oh, we did that already.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Been there, done that.
Fave snacks.
Ooh. What's my favorite snack? You.
Oh, wow.
Anything with wasabi on it. Wasabi peas.
Wasabi.
I used to eat so much of those in the UK.
Wow.
Number one, because it's so cold. Number two, because the food is so bland. Like, I'm just always craving something spicy.
Oh my god, you know what's my ultimate favorite snack? From when I was like a kid, like in primary
chips.
school until now.
Mommy.
Nah, man.
Twisties? No. No. I take that back.
You know the cartwheel cracker?
Oh my god.
I love that. Till now, I still love it. Every time I go to NTUC and I walk past... Does anyone still call it NTUC? Everyone calls it Fair Price now, right?
I call it NTUC.
I call it NTUC because my parents call it NTUC.
I call it NTUC.
Okay, so whenever you walk past NTUC, and there's like the popcorn, there's like they have their house brand stuff, and then there's a spin cracker. That shit is my shit.
I feel like we used to eat that so much in Cedar.
They had a small pack for 20 cents.
Yeah. Oh my god, 20 cents is so cheap now.
Yeah.
Come to think of it.
Yeah. Now it just reminds me of how, like, you know, when our parents say, oh, you can buy a bowl of noodles for like 5 cents. We could buy a bowl of noodles last time for 50 cents. Then they were like, so expensive.
Every day when I have lunch in the CBD, I'm like, I miss secondary school food.
Yikes. Oh, I think we're done with all the questions. Everyone is just like, hi, please follow me.
No.
No, thank you. Oh, we are doing okay, I think.
None of this is going to waste because Brenda's gonna finish it all in the next 2 days.
It's true. I can't believe we ordered from 3 different places separately.
Yeah.
So
I thought we were gonna order a feast. Yeah, it sounded like a lot, but it's really not.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang.
Ooh, I'm
Okay, next time we'll
gonna add some cheese to my mince pork.
Alright. Hey, but next time if you want us to eat something in particular, if you want like a challenge, food challenge, let us
Send
know.
it to us.
Yeah.
I mean, send the food to us.
Yeah.
We'll eat it.
Yeah. Or you just send us the recommendation, we order on our own. Have you tried the mushroom?
Feed it to me.
I can't. Good job. So that's all we have for you today. This probably was a really, really long episode. We're gonna finish this up, but before that, we want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for, you know, taking part in our mukbang. It's my first ever mukbang, you know.
Yeah, same.
Let's make this a series.
Yeah.
Why not? Who cares? So if you have any topics you want us to talk about, if you have like any food recommendations you want us to try, let us know. You may follow Anita on her social media handles if you want to see more of this like Meghan Markle goodness. Does she look a little bit like Meghan Markle? You do. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel down below. I'm gonna cut to the previous like Japanese snacks episode. You also did this. Why? It was such a cute video.
It's cute.
Yeah.
You think that everything I do is cute.
You are cute. The videos make me every week, so don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned and press the bell and everything.
Yeah.
Bye. Whoa! Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
Gonna eat.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.